We have Fallout 4 turned on, feeling a little under the weather, so hopefully as nasally as possible. The Fallout franchise is easily one of my favorite franchises. I didn't play Fallout 1 or 2, Fallout Tactics. I barely played 3. You know, the mechanics of 3 just... After playing Fallout New Vegas, and then I played 3, there were too many things that I didn't like. But, you know, I've watched multiple videos on the lore of Fallout 1 and 2. You know, I think that's really where this game gets a lot of its credit and gets a lot of its just get a lot of their points from the first 2 games. You know, setting up those 2 games really set up the universe of Fallout. You know, so I really you know, I can't speak enough about the first 2 games. With Fallout 4, you know, you'll hear a lot of people complain, but I think at that same time, you kind of, you know, what I would need, and we got 1 person watching. That's amazing. Thank you. But, you know, you got to play the game and enjoy the game. You know, yeah, I get it. There's a lot of things that some people don't like about whatever, you know, but other than that, it's a game. You like, it's 2018. This game, what, came out a few years ago? You can't expect too much from anybody. That's just the way of life. And, you know, they just did another update on the game. Hopefully that, you know, that helped with some stability, stuff like that. We're just gonna update some of our mods. I could show you my mods in a second. I only have Nuka World downloaded, I think. I just haven't got around to getting the other ones. I took off Overgrowth. I think I'm in Nuka World right now with one of my characters, and I just gotta move up all these. Where is it? Did it load? No, that's Automatron. So like I only recently started to do the quests in, where are they? Did they not download yet? Okay. But where are the, oh, there they are. Okay. All right. So, as I was saying, I have, right now, I only have 2 characters. I have Nora, who, that was my first character that I used. And basically with her, I wanted to, and this is the character I made when I first got the game, so there are a lot of things I did wrong with her build. What's up? What up, old times UFC 2, but I'll watch this for a bit. Oh, no way. Word. Yeah, so you were watching me and Gypsy Demon fight on UFC 2, like, the few times that we actually live streamed on UFC 2. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Yeah, you know, me and Gypsy, we still play UFC 3. I try to get him to re-download, what do you call it? I try to get him to re-download like Battlefield 4, any Battlefield that we were playing before, just to, like, you know, mix it up, because we'll play UFC 3 like all the time and then just get like sick of each other. I could actually keep Stronger Dog Meat off because I'm not traveling with dog meat. I really wanted to have this mod going for Better Good Neighbor because I had seen some of them. But every time that I had that mod loaded up, it would just be absolutely impossible to play the game. Everything, it would just crash, like, annoyingly. So right now, Sonic Cray 15, it's Daddy Ray. I did watch you, but also you kicked my ass. Oh, okay, Daddy Ray, what's up? Okay. Yeah, we don't really talk that much, Daddy Ray. You're on the friends list, but we don't really do anything. But hey, man, thanks for watching, man, because I totally envy people that sit at home and play video games and stream and make money. So I'm trying to trying to get that going, man. But thanks, man. Yo, 2 comments, the first 2 comments of my entire life on anything I'm doing, dude. You the man. All right, so I think all my perks are perks. I think all my mods are in order. Overgrowth is good, but just keep it the regular way. No problem, bro. So do I. Absolutely, man. I mean, I honestly, like, I wish more people would, like, stream and stuff, especially on PlayStation, because you just don't get, like, if you go on, you know, if you say you go onto a video game of yours and you scroll down and you see what the community is doing, you know, streaming on PlayStation Network itself is like it's so removed from like what you would get if you were streaming on YouTube. And I tried to figure out how to stream on YouTube from the PlayStation, but that just doesn't, I don't think that works unless you could explain it better. But all I know is that I could stream on on PlayStation Network, and then this just uploads to YouTube, and then I can edit it that way and stuff like that. But I really do want, word, exactly, yeah. Like, yeah, I wish more people would just stream on PlayStation, because it just seems like it's so dead. You'll see, like, you'll see people with, what do you call? You'll see people playing like some game, but it's always in like Japanese or something. They don't have a mic. There's no personality. There's maybe a few people that will, you know, really try to play games and stream, I guess you'd call it, you know, be a stream personality and stuff like that. But I don't know. You know, I'm just doing what I want to do now. So F it, man. But yeah, man, I'm glad you're watching. I hope you enjoy what I'm just going to kind of meander around the Commonwealth. I hope you get a stream going. I would love to just sit and watch you play, man. I'd definitely, you know, pay the favor back. I don't know if you have like a YouTube channel or anything. And just don't hate me for the obnoxious vape noises. But Daddy Ray, give me a comment letting me know if you've played Fallout 4 and if you want to see me do anything right now in Fallout 4. Because my character right now, you can see level 87. I haven't finished the main quest because I have no idea who I want to side with. I know like the canon. So I'm actually worried too about the music. So for right now, I'm going to turn it off. And we're just going to let the regular music of the game play. Turn the master down. I'll actually turn it down, everything down like a notch or two, just so it's not crazy. I think I'm playing on very hard. I'll check for you in a sec. Yeah, I'm playing on very hard. You know, too many people, or I've heard too many people complain about the, what do you call, the survival mode, and it crashes and stuff like that, so I've kind of strayed away from survival. I've had a few mods downloaded where they're like survival mods, and they, you know, they don't really affect the base game. All they do is they give you those debuffs, and they, oh hey Kate, they give you those debuffs, and then they just remind you like, oh hey, you're hungry right now. So technically you'll never die from, you know, the infections you get in the survival thing. You'll never die from, like, you know, hunger, thirst, whatever. This settler's on my bed, how dare he. So, you know, the survival, it has its place. It's just I haven't really decided to get into it yet. But so I'll show you where I'm at so far. So yeah, I just was in Nuka World, so I still have all these ones. I could actually find the horse power armor right now. That could actually be a pretty good thing to do. I would say I'm like actually pretty. This quest glitched. I can't I can't actually clear out the Coast Guard Pier. I've been there so many times to try to clear them out, but they just, the super mutant that needs to spawn never actually shows up. So I could actually take that one off too. I would say I'm probably neutral with like all of the factions. Obviously, I'm at Mass Fusion, which I could either do the Institute route, I could give it to the Brotherhood, and I still have Blind Betrayal going, which I kept Paladin Dance alive with the one mod that I have, the Freefall mod, that brings what originally was supposed to happen back into the game with certain aspects of the story. So I was able to say, hey, say Maxon, Dance is a good guy, leave him alone. He's like, all right, you're excommunicated, but I'm wondering actually if I can get Paladin Dance to be a companion yet. Because I don't know. And that's another thing too that I messed up with this character. I only recently started to have companions with me because at a very early level I picked Lone Wanderer. So what, Charisma 3, you could take that at any time. I took that like right away because I thought, oh my gosh, look, 15% less damage, increased carry weight, 30% less damage, 100 carry weight, oh my god, 25% more damage, oh my god. So at first, I wasn't walking around with anybody. I was walking around with absolutely nobody. And then I was like, oh, you can actually walk with Dogmeat, and that still counts as not having a companion. So for a while, and I didn't have any mods loaded on, so for a while it was just me and Dogmeat just messing people up. And then I'm like, you know what? It's actually really annoying to not be able to have a companion because this game has a lot to do, has a lot that happens with the companion, so I really wanted to get all the backstory with the companions, the perks with the companions, so I downloaded a mod that basically has Lone Wanderer active whether or not you have a companion with you. So that's actually a good mod to have, because now I'm always going to do 25% more damage, always take 30 less damage, blah, blah, blah. Lead Belly was a terrible perk that I chose, but that was another early perk that I chose. Right now, I kind of want to be high perception. I do like concentrated fire at perception 10. Somewhat, I'm at perception 8. I was thinking about it, and now I'm obviously, very high intelligence. I started with very low intelligence, probably like 2 or 3. And I was very luck driven for a lot of the game. Only recently have I started getting into perception, just because I'm noticing I'm in VATS all the time. I don't have that many action points, or I should say perks into agility that I should. So what is that? I'm at a 7. Okay, that's not the worst, but the way I started this character, I wanted a critical VATS character, and it just turned into just chaos. And now, a lot of times I'll jump into power armor with the +2 to perception with the helmet, but I'm also thinking about just possibly putting it into Vans, because by the 3rd I'll get 2 perception, but I haven't put anything into it. But I kind of do want to have the things revealed, so if you want to see me have a perk, I will totally do whatever you want, Daddy Ray. Anything you would like me to see, I'd be like, we're good, we're gonna get it. And I should get that one next. But anything you might want to see me do, any advice, anything like that, please go right ahead. But I'd say let's go find the GiddyUp the horsepower armor, the GiddyUp ButterCup horsepower armor. So we're at Sanctuary, and we'd have to go all the way into downtown. So where are we going exactly? We're going to the Wilson Automatoys corporate HQ. So I'm pretty sure, yeah, Trinity Tower right there. The combat zone right there. So that's going to be super mutants mostly. And we got home plate. Oh yeah, and actually outfield retreat as well. I'm pretty sure I have the bobbleheads with this character too, so I think they're all there. But that's the thing with some things about this game where you're like, oh, I want to have this specific, you know, player home in the game, and then if it was able to be connected with settlements that I've already put so much time into these settlements, it would be great. But basically, it's just not worth it to like constantly be traveling back there. Like, I have so much time and energy put into my sanctuary, or at least my settlement builds, and I don't really care about a lot with the settlements. As you could see, I made most of them, you know, have food and water and defense. I use 265. That's crazy. You know, a lot of these I just kind of wanted to baseline set them up, just so I really didn't have to worry about them, because I think it's like the way that the game it's like a dice roll for when your settlements get attacked. So I think if you have above 150 defense, you'll always win. So like, obviously for Covenant, they'll lose there at 141. I should run over there on my way and just put something down. But for a lot of these, yeah, Kingsport Lighthouse as well. For a lot of them, I really don't have to worry about. You know, the happiness is such a, I don't know why they don't have any water or power, but whatever. You know, some of these I have no idea what to do with them. Like, Starlight Drive-In definitely glitched, because I don't know why there's no beds either, but who knows. So, I think I have all the settlements discovered, but obviously you could tell, like, some of them I just don't care about. Like, the slog is so many things wrong with the slog, being like right next to, and we're gonna get going right after I talk. Like right next to Saugus Ironworks, which is Raiders, Breakheart Banks, which is Super Mutants, and Dunwich Boars, which is Raiders again. You have Hugo's Hole and I think, which one? Children of Adam are one of these. Hugo's Hole or Crater House. I don't think I actually discovered Hugo's Hole either, so that's something we could also do, maybe after we get the Power Armor with Kate. So we're going to take a nice long walk. We'll show you my weapons. This is one of the best ones that I could have gotten. An Assassin's. It was before it was a 45. A 45 combat rifle. I think I'm pretty low on 45 right now, so I just converted it to 308. Does a little bit more damage. Suppressed. Assassin, so 50% against humans. Regular old Gatling laser. It's annoying to use the Gatling laser in the Power Armor, because the game gets confused when you either eject a Power Armor. I'm sorry. The game gets confused when you eject a Fusion Core from the Power Armor and from when you reload the Gatling laser. So if I was running around in my Power Armor and I dropped a Fusion Core, the Gatling laser would be totally reset with no ammo in it. So I'd have to go into the Pip-Boy, equip it, unequip it, like, you know what I mean? So I'd have to unequip it, then equip it to have the Fusion Core back in. So it's just a little annoying. So I actually don't mind running around with it, you know, just in no Power Armor. I have a Lucky Gauss rifle, fully upgraded, 529. I've been feeling like using the plasma rifle. I always loved using the plasma rifle in like any of the games. So we're definitely going to run around with that for a little bit. And then I just found a suppressed converted operator's rifle in Nuka World. And I like that it's like an AK almost, like with, what is it? What is that? Like a Dragunov, what the hell is that? Stock. So I just like the way this gun looked. I always liked using an AK in like Call of Duty, anything like that. So it was really cool that they put this in the game. So, and what's that? 7.62. I actually have no ammo for this, so I'm just going to drop it and come back for it maybe another time. But basically, we got my weapons right here, which is just all kinds of nonsense in here. Just everything that I never use and probably will never use. I just threw right in here a bunch of, legendary, stuff like that. When I really first started playing this game, and I got a bunch of other stuff. Started playing this game, what do I look like? Oh, I got the doctor's mask on. When I first started playing, it was basically grab everything that I could, come back here and drop it. Do I want the hazmat suit? Nah, I don't care. Nuka Girl rocket suit, we put that back. Spacesuit costume, we put that back. I can't remove these quest items. That's annoying. That's annoying. They take up all that weight. That's really absolutely annoying. That's so annoying. I really can't put them down? No. Quest items cannot be removed. That's so annoying. They shouldn't make them weigh anything if that's the case.
I suppose that's something worth building.
Yeah, it is. But alright, I'm babbling. We got too much to do. I want to see if I can make some drugs real quick. Yes. Got way too much fertilizer and plastic. I'm definitely a jet addict, but I have what do you call? I can't get addicted, so we're all good. But basically, I will always run around, especially like now that I have Kate. I wanted to get her affinity up pretty quickly, so I basically just did a lot of jet around her. Wait, did I put it in here? No, oh, it did. And I found Buddy pretty late in the game, actually. So I didn't have any ice cold anything for a while. So I actually have what? And I'm a very aid 34. We'll take like 10. 1. I'm a very aid oriented kind of guy. I always, in any Fallout game that I played, I always wanted to basically never have to rely on anyone and just always be able to have the ability to heal myself, the ability to basically take on any challenge that would arise in the game. So I always wanted to have as much, and I have the backpack on, that's from the Creation Club. I decided to keep the straps on just because, you know, even though it clips through the combat armor, it doesn't look that bad. I have Kate with one as well. Let's actually see what Kate has in her. Okay, so she's actually good. I could actually have her hold a bunch of stuff. Oh, I actually have mods that I need to put down. I would say Fallout 4 is probably, and a lot of people, you know, they have their disagreements about the game, but I would say Fallout 4 is one of my favorite games just because there is still so much to do in the game. And yeah, people are going to say, oh, well, you can only do this kind of path with the quest line, you can only do this, blah, blah, blah. Like, that stuff doesn't matter to me. You can still play the game the way you want. You can totally avoid Concord as soon as you start the game. You know, what's his name? I can't remember his name. Your robot says, oh, go to Concord. You could just be like, nah, son, we're just going to go straight to Diamond City. I turned on my, what do you call it? I turned on my radio and heard Diamond City playing. I'm out of here. Like, you could, you know, that's the thing, too, with the game, that you have, what is it? The voice protagonist. A lot of people don't like that. You know, blood bug hatchlings. Just one? Boom. And I'm actually running low on 308 ammo. But yeah, I can't remember your robot's name. It starts with a C, I know, but I cannot remember for the life of me. It's Con something. Nice. Oh, and I think, ooh, is he still there? I think a Institute Courser in like full power armor is hanging out over here still. So for whatever reason, and I have no idea why, an Institute Courser who's like level 60 just hangs out over here now. And yeah, he's right there and he's invisible. Yep, see, yep. But he's cool with me, which is great. But even in my other playthrough with Nate, you know, he was here.
Hey there.
See, yeah, so if you've done Institute quests and you've gotten to a certain point with the Institute coursers that you're friendly with will tell you that X688 has spoken highly of you. Even though I've only had him around for like one time as an actual companion. But it was great because this guy, as you can see, he's level 40 in a full suit of XO1 Power Armor, which is probably already maxed out as well. 1930, I mean, come on. That's weird. He has no radiation resistance either, so that's weird. But it was actually really good for this guy to be here on my other playthrough because the T45 armor that's up there, you know, you jump down, you have a minigun, and then a Deathclaw comes, and I was like, you know what, this guy's chilling right here. I'm gonna let him take care of the Deathclaw, which he did wonderfully. So something like that. I'm not sure what mod actually put him there. I feel like it was the mod for Factions Rebalanced, because reading that mod, it made a lot of sense to do what they did with that mod. When I call in, and you know what? I actually don't have my flare gun, which I actually really should have with me, because it's actually really fun to call in the Minuteman heavies that come with that mod, basically. So now I'll have my Minuteman heavies coming with, and I can't lockpick. Minuteman heavies coming in T51 Power Armor. What the heck? Okay. T51 Power Armor to my flares. And since I have most of the settlements, or all these settlements, I can almost call them in anywhere. There's a few spots, obviously, that they wouldn't be able to reach. But for the most part, I can call them anywhere. So we're actually not going to worry about it, because I'm basically a walking tank. Anything up here? No. No. Okay. Will we die? No. Okay. So let's get going. And I think the sun is coming up soon? What time is it? It's 4 a.m., so the sun is kind of coming up soon. We have, what, 2 hours before it's technically day. What's over there? And one of the things with this game, too, that is really important, at least to me, is to play the game. You know, I guess if you've never played Fallout before, never played Fallout 4 before, I guess you should play it like, you know, like you don't know anything that's going on, you don't know what to do, where to go. So yeah, you would follow some buff out, some stim packs, and some jet under there. I'll take the bourbon, whatever. Oh, a dick doll, perfect. Even though I only get addicted to alcohol, so that's fine. Take some duct tape with us. I don't remember this being here, but that's fine. You got almost like a little tripwire right here, like. But yeah, if you've never played Fallout before, I think you should, you know, follow the quests, understand what the game and where the game wants you to go. But after that, you know, I am totally down for you playing any way you want. If you want to run straight to, you know, Diamond City, go for it. You know, if you want to follow the path in which the game wants you to follow, go for it. I mean, that's definitely what they wanted to happen in this game. And I don't understand why people will still. I do need something. Let's see what you got. Is there anything good? General Chaos, Chow's Revenge. Nothing that good. Nope. Dirty Water. Nope. And bobby pins. Whatever. You still addicted to jet, sir?
Excuse me.
Never take a hit of jet again, I swear.
There, you fucking better. And this is like one of the first charisma speech checks you encounter with these two guys. I don't even think. Oh, no, they're still here. Wolfgang and Puck. No, Simone. They still have all their stuff on them still. Yep. So, yeah, I think you should play the game any way you want. You know, if you know what to do in the game, play the game however you want. If you don't want to leave Sanctuary forever because you want to, you know, basically, or you don't want to follow the main quest until you're leveled up, go for it. I think that's almost a better way to do it. You know, when I first started playing this game, I kind of put myself in the shoes of the lone survivor, thinking to him or herself, saying, oh my God, like, what the hell has just happened? Like, I am 200 years later, you know? Like, I kind of played like that, where I think if you really were cryogenically frozen, woke up, and tried to figure out what was going on, I think Codsworth and Dogmeat would probably be your only companions in the game. Because I think anyone else from today, if they've traveled forward, or if they've been frozen, I don't think they would trust, or even be able to trust anyone in this game, or any of the companions. And obviously, as you talk to people, you'll find out, like, oh, they're not crazy backward people. They're the survivors, the descendants, basically, of the people that survived the bombs 200 years later, people that have left vaults, people that stayed outside and survived, and somehow, I mean, that's a great question to try to figure out, how people survived the bombs dropping and just, you know, were able to live long enough to reproduce for 200 years. That interests me a lot more. But at that same time, I would totally understand the lone survivor only hanging out with Codsworth or their dog for a while, and at the same time, if they want to look for their son or not, you know, I think most parents, yes, they would, you know, really want to get their baby back, but at that same time, me personally, I would know that even though I saw someone take my child while I was cryogenically frozen, I would have no idea how much time would have passed. So it almost, to me, wouldn't have been too much of an issue until, like, I heard something about someone traveling with a young boy or something like that, you know. Oh, okay. A rat scorpion is killing Brahmin? No way, Jose. And I just do way too much damage. It's almost not fair in a way, but I kind of want to eat these Brahmin as well. And these Brahmin, I feel like, are always hanging out by, I don't even think we're near Finch Farm, so I don't think these are the same 3 Brahmin that hang out near Finch Farm that like to get shot at by the gunners over there. So these are free Brahmin for the taking. Some rat scorpion meat, always good. Plus 25 energy resistance. Even though by level 87 you're basically a tank that can do anything he wants, or she wants. And I'm pretty sure I've been up there to the gunners. So we're just going to keep on going. I think we're reaching Lexington now, or College Square, right? Yeah, College Square. And I'm detected, but I think from, okay. So he's over there, but we're not going to really worry about him. So I feel like most of them just haven't respawned, or I just haven't been over here in a while. It hasn't been 3 days, or I don't specifically remember how many days it takes to respawn in the game, enemies. But now we're at the Cambridge, excuse me, Cambridge Police Station. Dance is not here, but I think Reese and Halen will still be there. I haven't been there since I've spoken with Dance and Maxon at the same time. But no worries, they're not really gonna affect us right now, and we'll travel third person a little bit right now. I have a scope, so it's not gonna matter. You're still just gonna see the scoped in view once we scope in eventually. But if you'll just excuse me, I have text message. Oh, but right here is the Fraternal Post, 111, 115. And what? Oh yeah, there are super mutants that hang out over here. And I feel like they just kind of hang out. Oh no, there is a back way. Where's his body though? Oh. In the fraternal post that has story to actually do with Nate at the beginning of the game, where they talk about giving the veteran speech at the Veterans Hall, I think. Wait, is that the this is oh yeah, that's the CIT. Okay. The Pulowski, I love always opening these things. We got Vault-Tec lunchbox. What do we got? Okay, nothing. I must have opened that one before. Just to think that people actually were like, okay, even though the bombs are gonna drop, I'm good. There's respirator right there. That should keep me fine for 200 years. It's crazy. It's crazy to think, but I love that there was a competing company for Fallout nuclear war Fallout protection. Pulowski, not just Vault-Tec. So that's really interesting. So we're getting close to Wilson Automatoys headquarters. So what? That's Mass... No, I think that's Trinity Tower. That's Mass Fusion. A little smoky over there. So that's Trinity Tower. So we're going like right over-ish. Over there-ish. But let's get on going. And I know there's supposed to be raiders over here. What is this? The wreck of the USS Riptide. So there are some raiders here. We could take them out, I guess. Get some free XP. We're just so strong, it would not matter if they even shot at us. But I want to make sure I don't fall. Okay, who do we got? We got someone over there we could take out quietly. Nice little headshot. You're standing so still. Can I hit them? Oh, I did. That totally missed. Fortifying leather right leg. That is actually something that would not be that bad to have. I have a lucky leg, which gives me probably 10 luck. But a fortifying leather, we'll take it. It only weighs 2 right now. That's not bad to have. Why are you here, Settler? What are you doing?
Just looking to trade a little. Go ahead.
What are you doing here? These are raiders. What are you... I'm in combat. Yeah, where are you? I just wanted to shoot you. I didn't realize this is going to be like an ordeal. You're up?
Come on out. I'll make it nice and quick. You can trust me, no sign of him now.
Oh, that one's in power armor. Oops.
Got it.
What? 4 fusion cores? What? That's fucking awesome. Let's go. What did she have on her? Nothing. Yeah, where are you though? Come on, Kate. Why are you doing this? Get over it. Yeah, thank you. Where'd you go?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, you're... You're not stuck? You are stuck. Can I shoot you? Yeah, you're just chilling. Oh, you're gone. Oh, I don't want to swim down there and get you. Oh well. Just some ammo on you, probably. Alright, so let me cook that ribeye, cook that stuff, and we're gonna really get going. Sorry again for my my throat, my sniffling. Came down with something in the past few days, kind of stopped me from recording anything for a few days. I just didn't even feel like playing anything. I was just so tired and so sore and achy and all that. I had the sweats, the chills, everything. Thought I was dying one day. I lost like 10 pounds, like just from like one day of like not eating, which I was like really surprised from. Because I had ate, but I guess I hadn't gorged myself. Oh, that settled over there now. But I actually didn't weigh myself today, so we'll figure out if we've gained anything back. But yeah, so basically someone's shooting. Oh, this is Hangman's Alley. Someone's always actually shooting around here, and I don't ever really find them. You're just out here. Oh, we're actually right next to Diamond City. Okay, so we're doing well. Oh, it is Diamond City shooting people. Oh. Oh. Just super mutants. Oh, that missed? Come on. I do have pretty good accuracy with most guns, which is really awesome. Inside of VATS, even at like 70, I can still hit them. Ooh, a Poisoner's Rolling Pin. Wow, awesome. Mutant Hound Meat, always necessary, especially in the early beginnings of your game when you kind of want to save your Radek, save your, save your Radaway. And even some mods too can kind of help with Mutant Hound Meat. Sorry, I just need to answer a few text messages. And you know what? I'm actually gonna play the radio because I love the music that is played on this game. So passing Diamond City right now, we're heading towards Wilson Automatoys. Oops. And probably gonna have to deal with a lot of super mutants in the area, maybe a few raiders, but no problem at all. We'll jump in the power armor and we'll run on out of there. And I think, what's that? Just some junkyard dogs. Ooh, a legendary one. Leave them alone. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, what is this? What building is this? Oh yeah, these guys. I remember these guys. It missed. Why are you gonna tell me it's 95 if it misses? That did miss. Yes, there we go. And that's good too, because now I know that there's another one behind there, so I'll just chuck a grenade. Actually, she runs out, level 1. And I don't get this either, like you know, I'm level 80 freaking 7, and only until I went to Nuka World did I find a bunch of enemies that were like level 40, level 45, a few 50s, you know, barely. Why are these Brotherhood Knights red? Are they gonna attack me?
The Institute and the technological abominations need to be stopped at any cost.
Are they mad at me for something? They're not attacking.
Hesitating to pull the trigger on any of the Commonwealth scum can be fatal.
I always suspected there was something weird about Paladin Dance. Something, you know, off about him.
So they're red, and I don't understand why they're marked as enemies. But
Radiation.
okay, some nice God rays. Was that a metal right leg, I guess? So the Wilson Automatoys factory should be around here somewhere. I think that would be it right there. And so we got super mutants up on top. And I should really be stealthing, sneak criticaling them. And that's still not hitting. That's really annoying. Perfect. Oh man, I actually need to get a what do you call going, a cough drop in a second. So I'm actually pretty sure that the power armor is like very close from where we are now. Like I think if you go through the back, it's like already on the base floor. And there's a dog around here too. Where are you, doggy? Yep. Why are you in the... what? No. Oh, there he is. But I do think a lot of people will kind of get bored with the game in the sense that eventually they will be able to like one-shot everybody. But there's tons of mods that will scale the leveling of the enemies to match yours, basically, you know, a few points ahead, a few points below, basically, which can definitely add to, you know, the difficulty of the game. Even if you're at very hard, you know, the whole game, there's, like people say there's going to be bullet sponges, stuff like that. I never really notice. I never had to put my game from very hard to hard or normal to get past someone that was like too high a level of me. I always had a weapon to help deal with them. You know, like right now I have, a Gauss rifle that's clipping through my entire body right now. Yeah, so it's right there too, so we're good. Yeah, it's right there. And I lost my train of thought right there. So I guess, with level scaling and bullet sponges, you know, if I had, if there was an enemy that took a lot of damage, I would take out a Gauss rifle, or, I didn't have a Gauss rifle for a while, but I would take out anything that did a lot of damage. Explosives, mines, like, there's a reason the game gives you a plethora plethora of things. A Betty Buttercup? What's that? It's weird, it's not labeled anything. Just torso. Oh, they're all looking for me now. Alright, well, let's read Scabby's note. Try to piece together what's been going on here. I had watched a video about this, but I really didn't put too much attention into it because I never thought that I would put money to buy it, basically. And then they, the Creation Club basically set it up for free. So I'm totally going to download something for free. Scully. And I don't like that these weigh 0.5 because I probably will never bring them back in. So I actually might drop them right now. I gotta sell these. Don't need that. Pitfall, Sign Energy Key, bring money. Where is Scully's note? Scab? No. No, Scabby's journal. Man, oh man, me and the boys hit the jackpot with this place. So much pricey junk here, I can hack it up and fix up the boys' power armors, or use it to lure traders here and whack them. Jet first, plan later. Love that jet. Love that Brahmin poop. We've been having a blast ripping this place up and trashing everything, but you know, I'll be damned if these GiddyUp ButterCup heads ain't actually kind of cute. Maybe it's the jet talking, but I think I'm going to keep one. I think I'll call her Betty. Betty Buttercup. Wait, no. What am I saying? So it is a jet. You're just a little too high, my man. When you going to fix our armor, huh? Why are you spending all that time with those little ponies, huh, Scabby? That's all they say. These pricks don't get me, but I swear, alright. This is all bad. I could tell her anything. She understands me. It's like those little button eyes can read my soul. She told me to protect her friends, so I've been keeping the boys away from the GiddyUp stash. Telling them I need them to fix up their gear. They won't understand. They'll never understand. These GiddyUps are my real friends. Oh man. This is bad. Those fuckers. Last night, they shook out my coat while I was sleeping and found Betty in there. They started laughing and calling me Pony Boy. I wonder if you read, The Outsiders. And taking turns kicking her head back and forth. Then they smashed her to bits. Oh god, they smashed Betty. They have no idea what's coming to them now. And the last one, 3 days later. These pricks think I've been working on their armors this past few days, but they've got another thing coming. Betty told me in my dreams how to get revenge. I've used the bits and pieces of my Betty and her friends to make the fastest power armor anyone's ever seen. They think it's for them, but when I fire it up tonight to show them how it works, I'm going to make them beg for forgiveness, take them all out one by one. You don't F with Scabby. For now, I got to play along like everything's just fine. We got some traders coming by we're going to knock over. Sounds like they're here now. So they knocked over traders. So they came... So one thing that is confusing about the game sometimes is that they dated it 10-11, 10-12, 10-14, 10-15, 10-18. Now I imagine Raiders don't keep track of the date. Well, or I should say the year at least. You know, I imagine they don't specifically always know how long ago or what year it is. Even though that, like, most people, you know, they'll tell you, oh, it's 200 years since the bomb fell. So I think it's ironic though that it's also set in October, whereas the bombs drop in on October 23rd, 2077. So I think that's ironic that they're also that this also happened in October of, I would imagine, the year. Even though I've been playing the game long enough where it's 2288. I think you start the game, it's 2286. I think something like that, because it's like 210 years, something like that. Yeah, or 2287, something like that. I've been playing the game long enough where you know, there's Christmas and, you know, the anniversary of the bombs dropping on the game. So let's hop into this bad boy. Let's see if there's anything else around we could take. Oh, nope. It does that little noise when you jump in it. That's funny. Funny and cute. So let's look at our stats real quick, actually. 1365 poison, 1030 energy, 1065 radiation, like I said, 1360 DT. Okay. Let's look at our special. So what, that adds 5, or I think that adds 5 strength, because I think I'm at 6 strength. So yeah, those are my stats. Luck 8, agility 7. That should probably be the next one I get up. Endurance 2. But let's clear out the rest of these bad boys. I do need bones to make oil, I think it is. And you know, as many of these giddy ups that I could take probably help. I think they have a lot of screws in them. Alright, so I'm carrying too much. I'm gonna drop like 2 things. So 3 gears, 5 steel, 4 springs, 4 screws. They weigh 8. So I'm actually gonna drop mole rat teeth. And a front leg or the back leg? So it's the same for both. Boom, 485. We're just not gonna pick anything else up. We're just gonna kill as many super mutants as possible. I know, I would like it to be. I guess we'd have to go this way. A little bit of a frame rate drop. Slide that in there. We go this way too. No, that's the... Yeah. We already got that. How do you navigate? What? Who's shooting?
Something there.
I cannot find them. Look at that. That is terrible. What is that? Why even be able to see out the window if you're not gonna just make these textures really bad and blurry? I guess someone running by wouldn't notice too well, but come on. And I think the game does that a lot. There's a lot of times where the game doesn't really want you to know about what's happening outside. One 308 round. Oh, level 35, wow. We'll take some jet. Where, what the hell just happened? What is happening? How come did he have a Gauss? No.
Or is this too easy?
Yeah, come in. Whoops. Hey, Melissa has joined us on the stream. My little sister with with my dog.
Kevin.
His name is Kevin. He's a mini dachshund. He's super. Well, we're over encumbered. Oh, we're over encumbered.
I'm going to.
What did we pick up? Okay, we'll just eat some stuff to get it out of the way. We'll drop that.
How can his face be annoying?
It's not his face that's annoying. We'll take some drugs. It's just the things that he ends up doing is annoying.
Like what? No.
You know exactly what. I ain't gotta tell you nothing. Okay, we should be good now.
Oh, he's so.
Yeah, we'll go to the back bay. And we'll take the GiddyUp Power Armor. We'll take that back to Sanctuary.
Give kisses.
Smelly breath. His breath was absolutely terrible when I first got home before. Oh my god, I was ready to...
Supposed to brush his teeth then.
What kind of shoes you got on?
And your work shoes?
Slip? Resist?
Yeah.
You're wearing platform boots.
I know. Because it's
You
I
didn't-
can
you-
reach better at the deli. Like I have like more like
Your thighs looking a little thick now. Or I should say your calves.
calves thick as hell.
Yeah.
I look like I'm calling it like the wild berry adventures.
You look like you're a dyke now. No, I'm just kidding.
No, but like I wanted it for the height.
Yeah, I feel you.
You know, like
Yeah. So this is basically Raider Power Armor with the GiddyUp ButterCup all over it, which is kind of cool. You can see the frame. You can see where they put on, the Raider helmet, obviously. You can see where the ButterCup is. So basically I want to go this way just because I don't have that unlocked. Or not unlocked. I haven't discovered it, which is weird because I usually walk around and discover everything before I do anything. But we'll just discover it right now. See what we're actually working against. Yep, DB Technical High. And then what's over here though? Oh, Medical Center Metro. Usually something. Oh, nope, nothing. So I imagine Raiders over here or something. Oh, Gunners. Is she naked? She's not wearing anything. She's not wearing anything. Why is she... What? What happened to the game? She's got it. She just doesn't have a... She's not wearing it? Interesting. The Gunners again, not wearing anything. Well, Colonel Gutsy, he used a critical on you. Whew, didn't do anything. Come on. Come on, hit him. Terrible. Something's still hitting me. Where are your clothes? You have no armor on. I don't get it. You got nothing. Where did it go? Why is it like that? Something just must have just glitched. I've never had that ever happening before. I've never seen that before. I've never even heard anyone even saying like, oh no. What? I just headshotted him? And it did nothing? He's using a scatter shot. It's super interesting. I don't get that. I've never seen that before, ever. It's crazy. What is this right here? Mass Bay Medical Center. So Gunners took over this little... How do you don't see it? Is that a mannequin? Oh, it's a mannequin. Maybe that's why. They're trying to make it seem like there are mannequins. But they're right next to super mutants. I don't get it. Oh, it's level 59. Okay, so let's actually take out the big guns. Come on, Kate. You can't. You can't. You couldn't hit him with the Gauss. You couldn't do it with the Gauss. So I don't like how when you aim, it actually shoots slower. I personally don't like that. I don't get it. I think we killed Swan. So that vertebrate is right there. We can't even see it with this fog. I love it. Yeah, we killed Swan. Was I? Oh, we are. We're just not getting the sound for him. Oh, we are. Are you guys dropping off knights? What are you doing?
Heads up. It went dark.
Who did? I also wanted to have a mod in that made the vertibirds more usable and stronger. But anytime that I would actually use the vertibird,
Make this easy for both of us.
what? I don't understand. Yeah, who are you fighting? You guys are friendlies. Yeah, so basically, I just want to use a different gun. I'll use the plasma rifle. So basically, I would use a vertibird signal grenade, and vertibird would come pretty quickly. But I would get in the vertibird, and so what the mod did was change. Excuse me. The mod changed. Oh, we got him. The mod changed the didn't do nothing. Okay, we're done. We're done here. The mod changed the amount of damage that the minigun put out. The field of the. It's like weird to explain. Not the field of view, but like the range of the. It's hard to like actually say what they did. Oh, there they go. So like the health was boosted up to like 9,000 or something like that, whereas like the regular the regular health of it would have been, I just want to put a marker. So the regular health of it would have been like 1,000 or something like that, and then so they wanted to do 9,000 to actually make it like, you know, very worthwhile of calling those vertebrates in for, you know, backup stuff like that. Whereas normally it's just kind of like they come, maybe they drop knights down, but usually they're kind of just a distraction. And just a great way to get around, especially early in the game. So it was like it's almost like a cone in which the minigun will do its damage. So like they boosted that, they boosted the damage of the minigun, they boosted the like the level of the, I'm not sure if they did the level of the vertibird, but I know they boosted the level of the, you know, the initiate and the pilot. But it would just crash my game every time I loaded into a, you know, loaded into a save and then grabbed a vertibird. As soon as I shot, the minigun just crashed. And I mean, Fallout 4 is probably the only game that I've ever really played that crashes as much as it does. And I can't carry anything? Come on. Where are you? Kate. Where's Kate? Oh, excuse me. Nope, grilled rat egg won't do it. Keep my weight down. I could actually pick this back up. Super foggy today. We can't see anything. We can see you. Alright, that happens way too much now. Alright. And they actually, I feel like playing as Nora, playing as the female, they actually will call me, you know, a bitch and stuff like that. Whereas, like, I feel like when I play as Nate, I just don't get that. I feel like they kinda, they're just like, where's that asshole or something like that. Ooh, another fusion core, nice.
What'd you say? Oh.
Can you not hit my knee when you open my door? Maybe live your life that way? What's up? Powered Raider. My sister's going crazy right now, guys. I am so sorry. Whoa. Alright, so we are right at, this is another hospital, so what is this, Mass Bay something? Yeah, I remember this one. This one has a bunch of bugs near it. And I also have a mod in that, I don't know if it specifically specifically reduces the insect health. I think it does. I think it divides it by 50 or something like that. And the idea behind it is that, insects can be, especially blowflies, like right there, like they move way too much, so you just can't hit them the way you would want to hit them. You know, automatic guns are very good for that. Yeah, see? Especially a Gatling laser too. I mean, you can do whatever you want with a Gatling laser. You can just shoot forever. 800 rounds that you don't have to worry about. It's just annoying in Power Armor. One mod I know, I don't know if it's on PS4. It might be on Xbox. But it actually changes the name of fusion cores once they're in the Gatling laser, I think. So it would be like a GL fusion core as opposed to just fusion core that gets used by the power armor and the Gatling laser. So a mod like that on PS4, that would make everyone's lives so much better. I mean, you know, playing on very hard, not having to worry about the weight of ammo, you have 115 cores. You know, you get level. Oh, you know what? I can actually level up right now. So parts and heavy gunner would definitely be good. I also kind of wanted to just get the last one, where I'm going to have a fusion core that's going to last twice as long. So what? So that's 25. So that's 50%. So that's 100%. So that'll be 100%. So that's just doubling the amount of time. So say if it's 5 minutes real time, it's going to be 10 minutes real time. Thinking about that, but honestly, I should get heavy gunner up going a little bit. You know, the luck perks and these perks and the agility, I think 7 is probably the highest I'll go, if not just to max it out, just because. Part of me wanted to get sniper with the scopes, but, you know, just to throw 2 in, just to get 3 in, I just want that plus 25 accuracy to headshots with scope rifles, and then concentrated fire as well, because if I'm shooting at, you know, just the headshot, I'm going to be able to, and I'll be able to, with a decrease in accuracy. See, it's funny they say this. In VATS, you can target an enemy's body parts that are blocked by cover with a decrease in accuracy, but the second one is you could do the same thing, but no, we're just going to take that accuracy penalty away, so. Yeah, refractor I'd probably never get. Blacksmith probably won't get. I'm gonna go with heavy gunner, just because I feel like using the Gatling laser today, even without the power armor. I mean, I'm gonna try to use. Oh, okay. Whew. All right, let me make a hard save real quick, just because that scared me. Yeah, this game is just so notorious for crashing, for me at least. I don't know what it is. I have to delete some saves, so that's annoying. Okay, hold on. Just go to the very bottom, I guess. Alright, I'll have to just quick save from now on, which is going to be annoying. But I'll try not to have to deal with all the annoyances that happens when I start running out of where are we? Is this a radio or? So we'll follow the road up a little bit. I thought that was going to be like a satellite, you know, a radio beacon that we'd have to push up. Super foggy day today. And I had downloaded a mod a while ago too for different weather. I really just wanted a mod that would make more bad weather because I always felt like that. Like I've been playing now for almost an hour, and I haven't had one rad storm. So there was a time when I was playing that I always wanted just to have rad storms. Yeah, you're you're gonna hold it.
Sure,
Come here.
be glad to take. I mean, hold some stuff for you.
Okay, Kate. I don't know what that was all about, but all right, if you say so. You really can't hold these up. Oh, what? Yes. She can hold them. Yes. That is so great. That is so great. Thank you so much. Oh, we got 58. Nice. You'll hold anything. Awesome. You can't care. Oh. Yay. Yay. That's just way too much. Gotcha. Okay. Alright. Let's go. What was that? Let's go check what's in the red rocket. And I just love the music in this game. I always, I found a few playlists on YouTube itself, and I will gladly listen to these songs from this game, over anything sometimes. It's just so much. One, because I love the game. Oh, okay, we got a kill. But I just love listening back in Fallout, which is super silly to say, but it is just very nice. Some adhesives always always good to have. Oh, excuse me. Oh man, I'm really gonna have to do something about my throat soon. But I don't know where we are yet. Are we sort of where we were before? I have no idea. But let's keep going north, or northwest really. Whoops. Yeah. Running in third person in this game is kind of annoying. I feel like it is a little bit slower than in first person. Just because you have to, you can't turn on a dime in third person like you can in Fallout 4. If you want to suddenly just run backwards, you have to do that animation. Yep, see? Oh yeah, okay, we're at Corvega. Gotcha. So, it is a little, for stream, for people that want to see what you're rocking, stuff like that, I think you could definitely, you could make it work. But personally, first person mode is always just going to be the way that I want to play. So, next time, if anyone has, or I should say, if Daddy Ray, if you want to see me play third person, I'll do it. But if you don't mind first person, I'll probably stay in first person most of the time. And it's just a lot easier for me to aim and shoot, stuff like that, so. And this amount of fusion cores, it just does not matter to sprint or not sprint. Oh, what do we got in here? Just a frame? Oh, what is that? That's probably T something. T51? Can we do that? Yeah, let's try it. Whoops. So you always gotta look for the bugs. Tries reset. That's kind of annoying. I didn't even try anything, but okay. So I got drones. Perfect. Open that door up. So what? Yeah, 245 torso. It's not really super important that I take it. I really. You know what? We'll put a pretty old fusion core in, and we'll just make Kate take it for us. 49, perfect. I don't know where Kate went. Where's it? Oh. What are you doing?
Hey, what is it? Will do. That's all for now?
Oop, that's a good one. Boom. So we're just doing a little bit of a sidetrack. Oh, one more. We're just being sidetracked a little bit. I don't specifically remember this place.
Yes.
I've texted Beth about it, and she was like, "Oh, never
Hope what
mind,
you're
you're
doing
not
there
gonna
is
have
gonna
money.
pay.
How long is he gonna be selling it for?" I'm like, "Well, right now, like he's had it up for a while now."
Oh, could sleep on there too, so that's good. Anything in the cabinet? Screwdriver. What's in there? Ooh. Yeah, let's just get you inside it. I wish I could keep you around, iBot. I love the iBots, and I miss Edie. I miss having, you know, a robot companion and then Kate or someone like that. Like, wouldn't it be awesome? Kate and then my robot. That'd be perfect. But we're almost home. I don't even know where we are. I don't feel like checking the map. But we're just going to keep it moving. Coming up on a cabin, I think. Rad Stag. One shot. And sometimes with this game too, I feel like you always kind of want to let the animation go. Like, even though I'm shooting all these extra shots, I only need to shoot one, and I could cancel out of the VATS cutscene basically. Sometimes you almost don't want to do that. What was the shaking? I'm noticing that there's seismic activity going on. Like, one shot will kill him. So, you know, just letting the animation take its course, I think, is just the best way to do it sometimes. Just because I've definitely made the game crash from trying to, like, exit out of a cutscene that, you know, didn't really need to happen. See? There it is again. And I have the army skin, I think, on a bunch of my guns. I feel like I've definitely been here before, though. The root cellar. Where am I? Let's look. Yeah, okay, Gorski Cabin. Yeah, I've been here. Okay, we've done this place. And I think there's like some lore. Oh, what's up, Provisioner? Huh? I have another mod going that makes my Provisioners have dogs, just because the Brahmin gets stuck on everything. I've seen ones that have the iBots as the Brahmin, but for PlayStation they offered the dog. So I said, okay, that'll just make it a lot easier, a little bit more lore friendly. Even though it makes sense to have the Brahmin, but you know, you want to get super technical about the lore. It's like, how do we know that the Brahmin on the East Coast are the same, you know, on the West Coast? From like Fallout 1, they had said that it's like Brahma. Like Fallout 1 had like a very slight different spellings of certain words. Like I think they, you know, the first time you hear about Brahmin, they say Brahma. Which is like, you know, little things like that. I'm sure, you know, Brahma, Brahmin can be considered the same thing. But, you know, I don't know. I mean, another argument too is that Fallout 1, Fallout 2, you know, you can't really even compare them to Fallout 3, New Vegas, and 4. Even though New Vegas, I would say you definitely could, because you obviously have the NCR right there. So I would say 3 and 4, you know, those are going to be two separate, almost, you know, two separate universes. It's all, you know, the size of the continental United States is very large, you know. So something happening on the East Coast here, it could take months to get to the West Coast. To the West Coast. So in that direction. Catch you later, bro. Hit me up for UFC. Down for your stream. Awesome, man. Thank you. I'm actually going to be getting off pretty soon. But yeah, absolutely. Hit me up anytime you see me online. Hit me up, man. Absolutely. All right, but yeah, man. Have a good one, man. Thanks for watching, man. I appreciate it. All right, we got the ButterCup GiddyUp armor. We made it. Took us what? Took us almost 12 hours in game. 12 hours in game. It was like 4. We ran over. We got back by 6:40. So awesome, man. You did it. You watched the first stream of doing anything productive in Fallout 4. Congratulations, man. We get out. We'll drop all our stuff and we'll end the stream there. We'll take that fusion core with us. Take that. We'll get Kate to go over here and take it off. But yeah, Daddy Ray, thank you, man, for watching the stream, man. Go ahead and if you give me a sub on YouTube too, man, I would definitely pay that back with another sub. If you have a YouTube channel, anytime you're doing anything, man, I will definitely watch. And yeah, absolutely, we'll get we can get like a almost like a battle video. You, me, what's his name, and Gypsy as well. We would love to do that, man. Absolutely. But yeah, man, have a good one. What am I doing? Dropping junk. What am I doing? Oh, she's got it.
Look alive.
Have any goodies for me? Why bother with that? You open it in the museum or something?
So let's actually see how well we can get this fortifying. To studded, yeah, it's not the best. Awesome. Make that ultralight build. So I mean, fortifying is really good if you are looking for, you know, the plus 1 strength, plus 1 endurance, stuff like that. I mean, I'm pretty happy where I'm at right now with I can't put these down. I can only give her 2. Let me try to see if I can give her more.
Look alive.
Time to trade a few things.
Yep. No, I can't. Okay, whatever. But yeah. I should probably take that fusion core out because people like to jump in it, which is not cool. And it's only 25 too, so that's one of the first ones we'll put back. Yeah, I know I need a XO1 helmet. But yeah, so real quick, we'll look at my stats one more time. Or actually, I should take everything off just to see what I actually get. So what am I getting a plus agility from? Am I getting it from... Oh, Deathclaw Stake. Okay. So I'm getting a Deathclaw Stake agility boost. But other than that, we could say I have a 7 agility, 8 luck, 9 intelligence, 6 charisma, 6 endurance, 6 strength, 8 perception. So obviously intelligence, you know, that's the first thing that someone would level up, you know, as high as they could. But you know, as you can tell, this is a very odd kind of special setup. But you see how I play. I like to just kind of use VATs, keep them in VATs, build up the criticals, stuff like that. But, you know, just depending on how I decide to play one day, I decided to play it that way. You know, if one day I'm feeling like melee, I pick up melee weapons. If one day I'm feeling like sniping, I snipe. I try to get my perception up at, you know, one at a time. You know, doing little things like that. But I would say this build right now works pretty well in Power Armor as well. Just because I get +2 to perception once I jump in here. Because I have the Visionary T60 helm. So alongside the action point refresh speed, which I think is... that doesn't go away with the Visionaries, I think, because I think, what's his name, Captain Kells gave it to me. I also put on the, and I'll show you actually, I put on the sensor array to give me +2 to perception, just because I imagine that having the sensor array is going to give me a better chance in VATS rather than the VATS matrix overlay. So my idea behind that is that, okay, since you start at nothing to the targeting HUD, as you go further down, technically these are better addings. That's not a word. These are technically, it gets better as it goes down further and further. That makes sense. Like if you go to, you know, the Model F is definitely better than Model A. 282 compared to 182. So it's completely doubling. So I imagine the sensor array is better than having the matrix overlay. So I keep that on there, and I can basically almost hit anything while I'm in Power Armor. And I'm only missing just the helmet, and I'll have a full suit of XO1. And I mean, level 80, level 86, only getting full suit now. So stuff like that's kind of annoying. But basically, you know, once more people watch, once more people, you know, comment, subscribe, all that stuff, like, I would love to do complete, what do you call? We're actually just gonna sleep real quick. I would love to do, you know, new games, specific types of role-playing games, anything that, you know, anyone would want to watch. If they want to watch me do a specific build from like Fudge Muppet, anything like that, I would love to do for viewers, subscribers, stuff like that. So if you're watching on YouTube after the fact of the live stream, please feel free to comment. I definitely read all the comments. I have nothing better to do. And I will, you know, answer and reply and, you know, try to make it happen. Absolutely. But I think that is actually gonna end the stream right here. Quick recap: we grabbed the GiddyUp ButterCup Power Armor at Wilson Automatoys factory. We came back with some okay loot, you know, screws basically, a fortifying piece of armor. Kate, you know, was a little suggestive on our trip, but other than that, it's been great. Character's name is Alexandra. And actually, one thing I did like doing with her, let me take off my surgical mask. I love that I gave her the facial scars. She's got the Glasgow smile, or the Chelsea smile, I think they say in the game. She's got splotches on her face. So let me actually see if I can make a conversation real quick happen. Get the dialogue camera.
How do you
Yeah, see, she's got the splotches on the left eye. She's got the
That's the kind of person I like to be with.
yeah, see, so she's got the splotches. She's got the Glasgow Chelsea smile going, and she's also got that secondary scar that's going from the upper lip to the bottom lip. So when I was first making this character, I just, you know, I had no idea what I wanted her to do, but I knew what I wanted her to look like. I wanted her to just look a little bit like, messed up. So I'm actually really glad I did that.
I can depend on?
Whereas my male character, I think I just named him after me. I just made, you know, I like that they made them lighter to suggest that, you know, it's been some time since those scars were given to him, basically. But I made them more profound just because I think it makes the character a little more interesting to have these, you know, real deep scars, you know. But that's just me personally. All right, we're hitting the hour and 42-minute mark. 42, answer of the universe. But from here, we will sign off. This has been Left Behind Eeyore Gaming, playing Fallout 4. And more streams and more videos soon to come. So thank you guys so much. I want to thank Daddy Ray, Sonic Ray 15 for watching. And anyone else who watches on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it a lot. Like I said, I would love to be a YouTube personality and just play. Whether or not you guys like the personality, I would just love to play and show you guys how I play, stuff like that. So, you know, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day. Today is what? Thursday, March 1st. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of the week. Enjoy your weekend. Peace and love to everybody. And just enjoy life. Enjoy life, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Bye-bye now.